Okay, team, we are live. Welcome to today's live training. Really excited about this one today, team. All about how to get new clients using LinkedIn. So those you who don't know me, my name's Josh Stone, founder of Ignite Coaching, where I help business owners grow and scale their businesses from 0 to 1 million, 1 to 3, 3 to 5, and 5 to 10 and beyond. Um, so team, let's dive in. Really excited about today's training. There's a bit of an overarching kind of concept. I think LinkedIn is a really, really underutilized resource for our industry when it comes to winning work, making new client connections, reaching out into new markets, building new connections and new networks. I think, it's one of those tools where not a lot of us really know how to use it. And it's sort of, just something where we've set up a bit of a profile and we kind of connect with our mates at work or, other people or connections that we've worked with on projects. But very, very few people know how to harness and utilize the power of LinkedIn to grow your business, to win more work, to connect with your ideal clients. And so all that being said, I built this training for my boardroom clients to show them exactly that in terms of how do you actually step by step, actually harness the power of LinkedIn and use it to build your business. Like you don't have to go to, the networking events where it takes you an hour to get there and you spend 2 hours at the event and you meet one person, or maybe you meet no one and you end up just talking in a corner with, the people you already know, and then you drive an hour home and you've lost half a day and you didn't really achieve anything. I think the reason I built this training for my boardroom clients is to show them that, you can have a process on autopilot. Once you understand how to run it, you can get someone else on your team to run it for you. And you can have this sort of BD machine or this BD sort of system and process working for you in the background while you're running your business. And so you've got new leads, new opportunities sort of coming through the door all the time. And you don't need to go to those networking events, or if if you love that sort of stuff, you can go and do it, but it's not your sole source or sole and your sole way of generating new business opportunities. So let's kind of dive in, team. That's why I built this training for my boardroom clients. So let's have a bit of a look under the hood here in terms of what we're talking about today. So team, why is this important? In terms of why is it important for you to spend some time looking at LinkedIn as not just like a bit of a social tool, but a way of generating new opportunities for your business. And if if you're watching this video live, please just comment the word workbook below this video, and I'll get you a copy of this workbook that we're working through now. And if you're watching this replay on my website, there'll be a nice blue button below for you to click and download the workbook as well. So let's kind of dive in. So why is this important? Why is LinkedIn an important piece of your business in terms of helping you build new connections, new networks, and winning more work? LinkedIn means that you have a very, very clear business development strategy that you can run consistently and get good results. I think you've all experienced, the shortfalls and pitfalls of like what we normally call BD, a process to follow to actually, thanks Amy, a very clear process to follow to make sure that you can consistently get good results in your business. The second thing is that you can actually, so the power of LinkedIn means that you can actually specifically target your ideal clients and who you want to work with. So again, those networking events that you go to, where maybe there's one person in the room where they're your ideal client and they're surrounded by all their other consultants who are already working on their projects and you just can't get to them. Whereas with LinkedIn, you can actually do some searching and you can actually find your ideal client through the LinkedIn search features, reach out to them, connect with them, and you can do that on repeat through the LinkedIn search parameters. So it means that you can specifically target your ideal clients and who you want to work with. It gives you confidence in your marketing strategy and your ability to win work, because again, like it's not just like, making friendships and relationships and that sort of thing and hoping for the best. It means that you are consistently and repeatedly every day reaching out to, connecting, engaging with your ideal client in the marketplace, and you'll start to see the results and the fruit of that labor. And as you start to see those results, you're developing confidence in yourself about your ability to win work, about your marketing strategy, and your ability to kind of build your project pipeline. Like I've kind of talked about, you don't need to waste your time unless you love doing it, going to those networking events. It means that you can have a system and process in your business that's on autopilot. You're training your admin team how to do it, or getting some support in your business to run it for you after you've understood the whole process yourself first. But you can just have this running for yourself every day and watching those messages come into your inbox about catch-ups for coffee or meetings and that sort of thing, and something that's on autopilot. It allows you to build a consistent pipeline of new connections and new work. We all know that business development is, or success in business development and winning work is based on consistency. And so if you've got a system in your business that allows you to be consistent and take consistent action every day, it means that you're going to have, I've used consistent a lot here, that consistent pipeline of work coming through the door. Like I've said, you can train others to run this strategy for you. So once you have gone through the workbook, you understand the process and how to build it into your business, and you're running it yourself for a couple of weeks and you understand it all, then you can start to offload and delegate parts of the process to others on your team, which again is freeing you up to do more strategic things in your business and having that BD sort of system and process running for you. And finally, at an overarching level, it just allows you to win more work. It allows you to increase revenue. You're not just constrained by your geographic location. You can connect with clients all around Australia, all around New Zealand, all around the world, if that's kind of where your geographic client base is. But kind of the opportunities are endless when you sort of build LinkedIn into your business as a way of reaching out to connections who are your ideal client, who you really want to work with, building a relationship, building a friendship with them, and eventually doing business with them. So it just allows you to, really increase your revenue and your pipeline through implementing a smart business development strategy. So team, let's have a quick look. So the three kind of big ideas that we cover in this training around how to get new clients using LinkedIn. And if you'd like a copy of the workbook, please, again, just comment the word workbook below, or there's a blue button on my website to download the workbook. So the kind of the three big ideas that we cover in this training. The first big idea is we look at your profile. So there's a whole process there to follow on how to clean up your profile and make sure that you are standing out to your potential clients. So you want to get your profile right first in terms of, and it's all outlined in the training, but really have your profile stand out so that when you start to reach out to your clients and they come and have a look at your profile, they are blown away. It's clean, it's neat, it talks to them in their pain points. You're talking about how you solve the exact problem that your client has. And so they're going to want to connect with you and pursue that relationship with you because you've set up your profile in a way that speaks to your ideal client and suggests they should reach out to you, they should, and they should organize a catch up. So that's kind of the first big idea. We look at your profile. The second big idea is we look at client connection. So this is where we really dive into, okay, well, who's your ideal client? What do they look like? Not exactly what do they look like, but where are they in the world? What's their role? What's their title? Director, managing director, senior project manager. What industry are they in? And we really refine those search parameters on LinkedIn to then reach out and connect with them. So once we're really clear on what I call in this training your ideal client avatar, the person you'd love to do work and business with, and you're really clear on those search parameters on LinkedIn, you as you go through the training, you'll find that you might have 10, 15, 20,000 ideal clients who are on LinkedIn. And then we start the process of reaching out and connecting with them. So that's the second big idea. And the third big idea is messaging. So we don't want to just be, clicking connect with all your ideal clients. We actually want to have a nice message that goes with that connection request that, again, is tailored to your business and your ideal clients and what they'd like to hear with someone like you reaching out to them with a connection request. And it just, it starts the process of a conversation with them in messages. There's this sort of old saying that conversions happen in conversations. So the more that you have a conversation with your client or potential client over LinkedIn messages, the more you're developing and deepening that relationship and building on that to eventually do work with them. So they're the three big ideas that we cover in this training: your profile, client connection, and messaging. And that's kind of the process, team. So to kind of walk through the workbook, you'll see here, there's a whole bunch of questions there for you to answer and sort of work through, setting up your profile. There's just some examples of what to do and what not to do. The whole process around reaching out to your ideal clients and the client connection piece, as well as the messaging there. So it's all kind of there for you, team. It's all built for you in terms of some message templates and that sort of thing. Like I said, this training, I built for my boardroom clients as basically a plug and play in terms of, download the training, download the workbook, do it and build it into your business, and then just start to watch those, those opportunities come through the door and, your pipeline and revenue increase. So team, that's it for me today. If you do want to copy the workbook, one more time, just comment the workbook, the word workbook below, or if you're watching this this as a replay on my website, there'll be a blue button to download the workbook as well. But look, I could talk about this for hours. I'm passionate about LinkedIn. I'm passionate about it as an opportunity that's currently probably missing in your toolkit to build your business. So, get on board the workbook and the training. And like always, if you need any help building your business, I'd love to have a chat. So please don't hesitate to reach out. Shoot me an email, send me a message, give me a call on the mobile, and love to have a chat about how I could help you build your business too. That's it for me, team. Have an amazing day.